Hey y'all, it's Brit Brat. Welcome to a new episode of Boys Will Be Boys and Her. This episode is called Razzle Dazzle. Like, comment, and subscribe to the pod.
Don't lie. Would y'all rather y'all partners cheat quietly or embarrass you and cheat publicly?
If you razzle, I'm a dazzle.
I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh.
Corey don't want to figure out.
Oh man. To be honest, bro, I'd rather be embarrassed because if you embarrass me, I know I can't go back if you embarrass me.
My man's just trying to make himself feel better. I'll be honest. Like, you have to keep that on the low. On the low. Alright, y'all. Welcome back to Boys Will Be Boys and Her pod. What's up, y'all? How was y'all week?
More fire, more fire, more fire. I feel great. I'm ready to pod, boy.
That's what
I got
the shirts.
New merch, sell to Brit with the shirts.
Yes.
Brit had us in the trenches today in Central Park trying to get fans, trying to get pod subscribers up.
Now we met some cool people though. Shout out
did.
to
She
Shout out to
definitely
them.
did. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to Paris.
Oh yeah.
Across the pond. I don't know what's the nickname for Paris.
In Florida, the girls was
The
from
girls from
Florida.
Jupiter to get more stupider. Shout out to those girls from Jupiter. Shout
I
out to
never
them.
even heard of that. I should have
Yes, you
asked
did.
her. I never heard of I'm saying
Jupiter, Florida?
Yeah, I never heard
Yeah,
of
but you don't watch baseball, so that's where the Mets spring training is at. It's in Jupiter.
Nah,
Shout out to those girls, so they was mad.
facts. They was mad cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
So y'all saw, if you try something different today, y'all gonna see it at some point when we put it out. We was out interacting with the public, asking them some little toxic questions, trying to get their responses, trying to gauge people's sensitivity to relationships and all that. At the time, it was different. It felt good to be like, I felt like a politician. Like I was trying to politic and get votes. Like it felt like if I was Barack Obama, I felt like I did it the right way. I felt like he'd be proud. Shaking babies, shaking hands, kissing babies. Like,
Facts. I felt like that Michael Jackson song, you got me working then.
I'm gonna give Jordan his props too because Jordan was the main one doing the interviews. He was like my man,
I'm
thinking
sorry.
he's camera shy. He was out
not
there.
doing that. You really gonna say that for the pod?
That's what he was doing. Yes, he's in the edit.
Yeah, we know that.
I
Yes,
went
he
up
did
to
the
the
edit.
people first, y'all.
Good.
I brought the people to Joel.
Not for nothing. I ain't gonna hold you. Tourists are way more approachable than New Yorkers because you could tell some New Yorkers wanted nothing to do with us.
Facts. They was just unapproachable.
Yeah, they was not with it. But it's okay.
But-
we got good people. We met good people. Shout out to them.
Facts. So let's get back into that question.
Remind me, sir.
Would you rather your partner cheat quietly or embarrass you and cheat publicly?
Y'all heard what I said? If he razzle, I'm a
I was
dazzle.
about to say that. What does that mean? Like, we generally don't know what that means. Please
If
explain.
he wanna play these games, I'ma show him how he plays.
Oh, okay, because I was about to say, what freaky stuff are y'all into?
It definitely sounds like a little menage a trois was about to happen. Like, I didn't understand that.
Nah. Like, if he wanna play these games, I'ma show him who the true player is.
Man, you
Nah,
gotta keep
not
it
too
P.
can play that game. We seen that movie. You know how that ends?
I know how it ends.
Vivica was not the game player.
It's okay, I'm gonna be the remixer.
Oh, okay.
I hated you today. Because y'all played with me with this. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Who made this question? I thought it was Jordan, actually.
Yeah, you know, toxic number one, but.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest for the pod.
Woosah.
So, Brittany, before I be honest, have you ever caught ex cheating on you before?
Are you trying to ask if I ever caught Corey?
No, Corey's not an ex. I like Corey.
I'm not.
He's a current, so we gonna assume he's not doing
Oh, y'all
cheating.
saving him. Y'all saving him for the pod. Oh, okay. Black men don't cheat, right?
Exactly.
Anyway, yes, I have caught an ex cheating before. It did not end well for him. But we can't talk about this on the pod.
Facts. We don't talk about violence.
Who said that?
what was the play when you like? How did you find out? Can you like give us like some details? Like we don't want you to put their whole life on the street, but just like.
So the girl ended up posting a picture of her father and him on Facebook.
Oh, like they was coming out as a couple.
She was coming out as
His
the.
I'm the main bitch now.
And yeah, I happened to go a little snooping, and I seen what I seen, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Wait, but why did you have to snoop after she already exposed it?
So like he don't post on his Facebook, so she tagged him.
I mean, yeah, who even still uses Facebook? That's kind of.
I use it for family.
This
This was like 2018. So.
Even still, like, I don't think Facebook was relevant since 2015.
Facts, you only go check like, oh, somebody said happy birthday to me. Thank you, cousin. I don't see you.
He said, did you poke me?
Did you poke me?
Nah, that's funny. But yeah, so this was on Facebook, and I seen it, and yeah, that's what we're gonna say.
That's crazy. Shoutouts. No, I don't want to say shoutouts to him. Not shoutouts to him.
Facts. Sloppy, man.
So,
well, he was trying to hide it. She the one that.
Yeah, but that's still sloppy because why she got the opportunity to be able to expose you like that, gang? Come on, think smarter.
I mean, he knows what he was telling her. I mean, that's not. This is over. Let's not get into your business. But so Jordan, so I've been caught in the field before.
Oh.
It's not a field you want to be in.
Oh, how did you get caught? Do you mind sharing?
Nah, I'm not sharing all
Okay.
that.
That's fine.
Because the story is crazy.
Crazy.
I'm not sharing it, but I've been caught in the field. It gets messy. I don't 0 out of 10 don't recommend. I've been out there. Yeah, it was a scary time. I don't recommend those times.
You sound scared still.
I mean, not PTSD, nothing like that, but it's, you with that wild way you says you playing with the devil, you can't be mad, you get burnt. As, when you.
So wait, did she take you back, or it was done for? Like you were done for?
I want you back.
No, we attempted to work it out, but it wasn't at that stage where we could recover from that. But it was more so me just trying to play with two different chicks at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it's nothing they did wrong, but just more so how.
Too much dip on your chip.
Yeah, how I tried to hand the blow up in my face, essentially.
Okay.
And I'm loyal to the podcast, so I'll tell the truth.
Yes.
Now, Jordan, if you
Have I ever caught somebody?
No. Oh, I ain't.
He was ready.
He was ready to shit. Everybody else sharing stories. I want Yo.
You got a story to tell?
Yeah, I mean,
you know, crazy story, but yeah, I did catch somebody. I got too much of a big heart though.
Oh, yo, that's my biggest pet peeve. I can't stand when people say that, John. I got such a big heart. They like try to use that to cover up when they do dumb things.
What I do?
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like, not a good.
I can't have a big heart.
Wait, I didn't hear his story.
I feel like people on the pod know that I got a big heart. Nah,
okay.
but
So what is your story?
Nah, yeah. So, I caught her in the act, but you see that was
her in the act?
No.
Oh.
No, I mean
I was about to walk away.
that was back in my very young, immature days, where this was the one and only time I checked the phone, and when you check, you're going to find, and when you find, your reaction is up to you. Whether you say, that's back when I could crash out, and I crashed all the way out. Crashed all the way out. But you know what? That person, she's a good person, Shout out to her. Philly stand up.
Oh, yeah. In the States. Anyway, we're going to get into the City Said What segment. Before Jordan gets a angry text message, we can get into the City Said What. But more fire is on the way, big bro. May 15th, date is already announced. Etched in etched in ice? Etched in ice in the
I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him.
You already know the boy is back. And we're excited. I feel like everybody's excited. No matter what side you was on, I feel like everybody's excited. You know, they've been waiting for the boy for a while now. You've been waiting, haven't you, Jay? Yeah, we know you've been waiting for the boy. Yes, sir. You know, and it's just like, you know how you get that energy, you ready for the fight? Like, yo.
Rich off a mixtape. Oh, I swear.
What's he doing?
Yo, I'm trying to show my enthusiasm. Like, I'm happy for the I'm supporting you, bro.
100%, but still, you premature. Nah, but you know how you get that energy, you shake that weight off your shoulder, and you ready for the fight? Get in that ring, yo, ready to throw balls like Bud Crawford or something, because like, yo.
What's that have to do with the album, bro? Like,
I'm getting to it, bro.
What does this have to do with the album?
It is a build-up. You know why? Because my boy been building up. Wait for it. Wait for it to come. Yes, we've been waiting for this album for a while now. We got Drake. It's supposed to be some sexy red features on there.
Okay,
you know?
Multiple features?
I heard there might even be a Burna Boy feature on there. Burna Boy said he gonna be
on the low. On the low.
And everybody saying my boy is back in that rap backpack. You know, he's coming to take the game back. You know, the game been real down since my boy haven't been making music. We ain't been having no real Billboard hits. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We ain't been having no real Billboard hits. And the boy ready to take over the game. You know, you had little bunnies passing him. You had little bunnies passing him because my boy haven't had no new music. But it's alright. When we come back, we already know we sliding back up on them charts, man. You know, we sliding, moving and grooving on everybody when it comes back. You know, the boy coming back.
What does that do with the album? You just did like the whole, like, we just want to know about the album, but what the...
That's just the introduction.
Yeah, bro. Brittany, can I turn to you?
You just did like 10 minutes of talking about nothing.
Yeah, you gotta talk your shit when it comes to the boy, okay? Because he coming back with a vengeance. Nah, but the album's coming out May 15th.
I can't stand this nigga.
The album's coming out May 15th, and it's just gonna have some heat on it. Like, what can I say? The whole world's been anticipating this. And when I say the whole world, I mean because, you know, globally we there.
Brittany. I don't, that was...
that was a lot.
That was a stand, bro. You just did some stand shit.
Monologue.
Yeah, you did stand monologue.
Okay.
100%. Alright, so...
I'm gonna say, calm down, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy.
No, you got the foot. This is not my house. I can't kick you out.
That's crazy.
New location, new crib, better vibes.
So, I love when Drake takes his little breaks and, you know, come back. Because I feel like he be coming back with, you know, some heat. I do like that. I like when he does this. Like, I feel like he, what's the word I'm looking for? He strategized. Like, he plans this out. Like,
The marketing on this album has been, I think, people have to take notes, bro. Like, that alone, I think, is from the ice sculpture to the courtside seats at Toronto and the arena. I think these are...
Dare I say innovation?
Yeah, no, I mean, 100%. Like, it's definitely is. Like, nobody that I could think of has done something like this. I mean, Kanye before had the billboards and shit, where it's like creative and you're like, oh, I like it gets you get the expectation rises, you know, when you do things stuff like this, and something like this. Now, I have a mixed feeling about the album in the sense of that obviously I haven't heard it yet, but in the sense of that, how do you think the label's gonna push this album? Because he hasn't even dropped a single yet. There's been no single.
Fuck the label.
All right,
that's what my man been
That's
jacking. Fuck the label.
That's how you feel.
We all about the artists on this side, just like we all about the players in every sport too.
So you don't care that he didn't drop a single yet?
Nah, what?
I mean, he doesn't need a single, but I'm just asking.
Bro, he could drop that shit right now, and that shit gonna go crazy.
So, let me ask you this then: who are you expecting to throw the subs at? Who you think is
everybody getting a sub.
No, name names.
Cole getting a sub.
I think Cole's definitely getting one.
Braun getting multiple
I definitely
subs.
think LeBron's.
We already know Pusha T getting
I think
some
either
subs.
LeBron might catch a stray.
We already know Pusha T getting some subs.
Definitely.
Lil Kenny, come on, it's obvious. Lil Kenny.
See, but this is where the stage moves because it's
the
like
whole West Coast
Drake.
getting
K-Dot moved on, bro. He ain't worried about you, bro.
Stop it.
He already caught the body.
See, look, this is how you know. We do research on this side. Because you know what? Kenny said he gonna drop something May 15th too.
When did he say that?
Look, you see, you gotta be up on it.
When did he say that?
You gotta be up on it. It's called Fireman. It's called Fireman. But you know why?
That was fake. That wasn't AI, bro.
That wasn't fake.
That was fake.
That wasn't fake.
That nigga's not
That
dropping
wasn't
nothing.
fake. He's supposed to be
called
dropping
no
something.
Fireman.
You want to know why? Because he's a hater. The whole West Coast, West Coast haters, big petty people over there. But you know, we still love the West Coast. We still love the West Coast, but I'm not gonna lie. Y'all petty, y'all haters.
So they all get scared. Yo, bro. Alright, aside from that, Brittany, this is gonna be arguably the summer anthem,
Yeah,
right?
have some hits.
Some hits, right? So
Whoa.
Oh, let me.
Not some hits. All right, just be ready. Look, you know, everything my boy dropped is really a classic. Let's be honest. But this is just a classic in the making. People not gonna recognize it maybe at first, because that's usually how it works. You know, you hate on the boy, and then you like, damn, Draking and driving like Jalen.
you trying to throw subs?
No subs, we name Draking and driving like
I just
Jalen.
play Underground Kings, bro. Like, you see, this is where they lose me, bro. Cause I could tolerate Drake. I could listen to him.
Mhm.
It's when they just try to get like crazy, and then when I bring up how he lost to Kenny, they get in their feelings.
You know you can't do that though. Like
They turn into like little children. They you know
It's
crazy.
because we don't recognize that as an L. It's
See?
not a real.
that's
it's
a big
not,
L.
It's not.
It's a big L.
It's not. I guess it depends on how you look at stuff. We do realistic things over here. We speak on facts.
I mean, clearly, if Drake is throwing subliminals, he clearly feel like he took a loss. If he still got to throw the sub, just move on.
you know, we throw subs every time.
Man,
He's
stop
light
it.
skinned.
We throw subs
He's light
all
skinned,
the
that's
time.
why.
I mean, it's. You think if I had a beef with somebody and we rapping, I'm not gonna throw the subs? What? I throw subs.
I mean,
I throw subs.
here's the thing, bro. So, May 15th, I am excited. I'm 100% going to tune in. I'm more excited than I was for fucking Kanye West, I'll tell you that much. I feel 100%. I can tell you that right now. I'm way more excited for Drake than I am to listen to fucking Kanye West. So, I mean, the features, I expect the features. I mean, I'm hearing that 4D is also back involved in this project, which I think is dope. There's rumors of a possible future feature, which would be crazy. I think
That would be.
if they was able to bury the hatchet, they was able, I'll be for that. Like, I won't be
I would be
anti
for
that.
it, but still, you know.
Bro,
Future gotta pay up, man.
that's I mean,
Future gotta pay up.
you talk about number one duos. That's like the him and Future
that
together
would
are
be
just.
fire.
I don't know if they're number one.
I mean, who is?
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. That Young Thug and
Oh, Gunna?
No, Rich Homie Quan.
Oh,
That
that's-
was
yeah.
undefeated.
They weren't
undefeated.
mainstream though. Like you talking about mainstream, you get them two together, they have like countless hits.
Nah, that's true.
So if that is who
Rolling
was true,
Time to Be
I
Alive too still supposed
wasn't
to
even
be.
thinking about the albums, but yeah, I was
Still
talking about regular
supposed to be
features.
out there.
Yeah, so I mean, if them two are able to bury the hatchet, I think that would be dope. But I think you're also gonna get the Patois Drake, the London Drake. I think all those are still gonna
Yeah.
be on the table.
I'm excited for it. Like I don't listen to Drake like that, but
You won't get no look from
Man
me,
of many flows. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's capping, talking about something she don't listen to Drake like that. You could say, oh, I don't listen to Drake like that, as in like I'm not spinning a lot of songs, but you got songs that spin. Stop playing.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, you said like that.
I
Stop
don't
playing.
listen to him like that.
Alright, so I'm just curious. So who's in like rotation? Because they used to get on me because the Apple Music after you share your like top artists of the month, I only send like 2. Maybe I bet Drake is in the top 5. Sometimes he was, sometimes he wasn't.
Nah, it's not a sometimes. He definitely used to cut it off because he knew Drake was
Anyway.
up there.
Anyway,
I'm a old school lover, you know, R&B, soca, reggae, different things like that. Like, I'm not really hip hop. If we talking about hip hop, 50 Cent.
I mean, don't.
I listen
no,
to
because
it.
you can't say gospel then name drop 50
I
Cent.
didn't say gospel.
Oh no, but you talking about last week with the no cursing.
That's what I'm
Drag me every episode, y'all.
I mean, it's true. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Nah, we gonna just,
Finish.
no, a little small breakdown real quick. Because Britt, like with the gospel thing, she had me going
With
crazy.
the gospel thing,
Because
is
like,
crazy.
yo,
Never would have made
50
without you.
baddies,
Oh yeah, your one's crazy.
baddies,
Your exposing me is wow.
and like I know you, so I know a curse will fly out that mouth like.
I don't curse that much. Don't do that. I do not curse that much.
I
I
ain't
do
gonna lie,
not.
y'all got the out in Central Park. She was definitely letting some shit fly.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying I don't.
I'm not saying you like cursing like a sailor. But if we out here having a conversation, and it's one of those conversations where you get excited, at least 10 flying out.
10?
10.
5.
Even with 5, you try to disrespect my man Dave and say, because he done cursed a little couple times in a jokey joke that he's not funny.
This is not on topic.
You're right. Let's go back to the topic.
Iceman May 15. That's what we got.
That's so crazy.
Alright, so we're going to shift to it. We're going to talk about a topic. Me and Jordan and Brittany would dive in a little bit on this topic. We got some sports to talk about.
Knicks.
100%. We're going to discuss the playoffs, and first, obviously, we're going to start with the Knicks.
King James! That's what we starting with. You know, they tried to hate on the Lakers for a little bit. They tried to hate on the Lakers for a little bit, but like I said last week, you can't doubt the King gang, and look at what they doing out here, man.
Anyway,
Lakers
back to the
playing
Knicks.
great.
We'll get to King James because I'm 100% for giving him his flowers, as I always said. But back to the Knicks. Yeah, bro, it's not looking good. Currently sit down 2-1. Lost to Atlanta last night. 108, 109. Had a chance to win the game. And Brittany, did you see the end of the game?
No, I seen a clip of DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly was there.
Yeah.
He was there. T.I. was there. Tiny was there.
Yeah, I seen
Shout out
that.
to them. Shout out to them.
Bootsy too, right?
He was. I didn't see him. To be honest, I wouldn't give a fuck because of the way the game was going. I wasn't. At some point, you stop looking in the crowd and start looking in the mirror like, why do I put myself to this stress?
Gotcha.
And that's where I was with the New York Knicks last night. They sit down 2-1. To be honest with you, big bro, obviously I want them to win. Coming into the series, I think we both thought maybe the Knicks in 5, right? Maybe 6 at this point. Only way the Knicks can win if it does go 6. But a deep part of me, bro, if they don't win, I will be happy in the sense of at least I know Mike Brown won't be back.
That and
Michael Bridges putting up 0 points, won't be back. Like, you know, at some point, bro, I feel like in this series, like, even when it comes to football, it's better for me as a fan because at least I know, like, when your team gets tested, are they going to fight back? The Knicks, they come back down 18. I'm not giving them credit for going back down 18. I'm just not. Because at some point, your manhood got to mean something. Bridges, how do you have 0 points? Making $150 a year. How is that even possible?
I got your solution for you. Y'all got too many Villanova players, bro.
That's not the
They
problem.
gotta go. Yeah, nah, that's the problem, bro.
It's not the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Because
bro. Look at all those Villanova. Those are the players you got.
No,
problems
because
with.
I'll tell you
The
this.
Villanovas.
Look what Dante DiVincenzo's doing in Minnesota. I would rather have him than Michael Bridges. I'd rather have him than Josh Hart, to be honest with you, because he'll fit in with OG Anunoby with no problem. The problem is the way they're playing the ISO Jalen Brunson thing. Mike Brown didn't even drop a play. Like, that's like the issue. You look at Quinn Snyder before C.J. McCollum, so Brittany break it down. The Knicks come back from down 18, take the lead. But I think it's like 15 seconds left. The Hawks call timeout. They give the ball to C.J. McCollum. He's a veteran of the team. Who gets buckets. By the way, C.J. McCollum versus Jalen Brunson. ISO barbecue chicken. Had nothing for him. Dancing on him. Crazy. Anyway.
It might be jerk chicken the way
He was spicing it up on that thing. Spicy. Yeah, C.J. McCollum gets the ball, does his little shimmy, tween, get to the elbow, knock down the shot. I don't know why Deuce was on him to begin with, but makes a shot out of a timeout, which as a coach, you're supposed to draw up a play out of a timeout. You get that part of it. That's like obvious. Mike Brown, what does he do? When the Knicks get the ball to try and take the lead, gives it to Jalen Brunson, everybody get out of the way. That doesn't work.
Granted, that's their star player, so
It doesn't matter,
that is something that sometimes people just be like, "Yo, give it to your best player, let them work." But in this situation, it didn't work, and he turns the ball over. So now you look stupid because you didn't draw
not
that
only
play.
turned the ball over, but the possession before that, he had one-on-one and shot an air ball. He shot a terrible shot.
He shot an air
Right.
ball?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
And people will say he had an okay game, but he did. There's a difference between okay when, like you said, you give it to you. Your stars are supposed to show up in these games. Now this is back-to-back games where he did not show up when needed. And not only this, you're a liability on defense, like you just said. One-on-one with all of a sudden C.J. McCollum looks like the second coming of Allen fucking Iverson. Like, it's insane.
And not only that, but you got some people who friends of the pod.
Shout them out.
Oh yeah. Friends of the pod. We talking about your boy Sean, who said that Jalen Brunson had a great game. He just turned it over at the end. Great where? Great where?
You ever met Sean?
No, I never met Sean.
Sean's the homie.
That boy Jalen Brunson missed at least 14, 15 shots from the field.
What you knew was gonna happen going in because CJ McCollum was talking mad shit. In the press
Yeah,
conference.
but still, like, you did score for your team, yes, but like,
He wasn't the highest scoring player. It was OG.
no, I'm just saying you did score for your team though. Like he had what, like 29 or something like that.
I think maybe 25, 26.
Like
something
somewhere around there, but like,
That's not bad.
yeah,
I
but
think
when
he was 9 for
when
20.
you take
to
it
the
like,
21.
I think it was like 7 for 21 or something.
Something like that.
Like, no, that's a lot of missed shots. You're making a 30 of shots.
And so where the Knicks presently sit, they're in a position where they've lost home court advantage, excuse me. Now they have to win on, what's today? Today is, well, I think next game is Monday or Tuesday. They have to win, or Sunday. One of those days, doesn't matter. Have to win, and if not, you go down 3-1. Knicks go down 3-1, it's over. They're not coming back from down 3-1. It's over. And what makes it worse is the way they came out mad flat. They immediately came out flat. Like if you would think if it's 1-1 and you gave away game 2, you would come out and try to punch them in the face, metaphorically. Sure. That didn't happen. So where it sits right now, as you can tell from my voice, I'm beyond disgusted, angry. There's not enough adjectives to describe how I feel. But I will say this: if they somehow fucking way lose to the Hawks in the first round, I will be happy in a sense because you get to clean house. Mike Brown gets to go. Michael Bridges has to go. The team will look like a totally different team next season.
Okay, so either way, you'll be happy.
I mean, no, because if they advance to the second round, you can't. There's no way I'm watching this team now and think they could go all the way after how they look within these 3 games. There's no way. You're getting out coached, out played, out hustled all around. Just not looking good. And now we're gonna shift over to LeBron James. And I think it's always. I feel like it's. I love witnessing history, bro, and what LeBron is doing is historic at this point in time. Single-handedly carrying the Lakers. Are they winning right now?
No, they are winning right now.
Yeah.
And he has not been single-handedly carried. But, he is the driving force, so we will say that. But Marcus Smart has been playing amazing. He has a double-double right now, by the way. Luke Kennard.
Oh, they know what time if they're up 6 with 30 seconds left.
Even Bronny got a couple buckets today.
Shout out to
baby Bronny, man.
So they're currently up 2-0 in the series. By the way, it's looking going to be up 3-0. Listen, man.
I say get the brooms. It's KD fault.
I mean, that's a separate issue, which for the Lakers and for LeBron James, he's 41 years old, Brittany. So he's doing this at 41 is, I think, obviously goes without saying. I think at this point, Nike used to have their slogan used to be witness.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're all witnessing it, and I'm legit baffled when people tell me Jordan is better than LeBron at this point in time because what this man's able to do at 41 years old and showing no signs of slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
He's toying with young kids at this point who are in their prime and they got nothing for him. Nothing for him.
He's talented.
He's talented.
Talented is an understatement. When you talk about greatness, you better make sure you put some emphasis on that shit.
Yeah, there's something you gotta put on that.
That's what I'm saying. You want to alright?
What he said? Lakers in 5.
I cannot stand them.
So now we go down the line now, staying in the Western Conference. You got the Nuggets and Timberwolves, who before Jordan, me and you kind of was on separate sides of this. He was big on Minnesota. I was big on the Joker. And Anthony Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo. Shout out to Julius Randle.
That's not even the key.
And the Frenchie. We interviewed the French today when they was high on Paris.
Yes.
Woody Gobert, I ain't gonna lie. You got the handcuffs on him. You can't. Joker got nothing. Can't do
That's
nothing.
what I'm waiting for y'all to get to. So.
We'll get to the Celtics in a second.
We
just watching the game.
Rudy Gobert has been doing an amazing job guarding Jokic. Now, granted, Jokic still been able to score, but it's not easy. He's not getting those buckets the same way he was before, and he's giving them fits.
And you got the Aaron Gordon injury and everything else that's going on. He hasn't quite looked the same. Mm-hmm. In Minnesota, man, every year for the past couple of years, they've been in it in Western Conference, things like that. And I think, we all know Anthony Edwards has a wife, but he's one of the ones, man. The definition of a dog, bro. He's the definition of a dog, bro.
But Jamal Murray been hooping though. That's just like. I don't know what's good with the Nuggets, man.
That sometimes the way the cookie crumbles, man.
Facts. But like looking at this though, Like, do you look at it if Jokic gets the MVP this year that it's a little like saturated?
No, me personally, I don't, because I don't think it's a regular season award. And what happens in the playoffs could change. And so looking at that, I just think this is, I hate when people say matchup because sometimes matchups do make fights. But I think the Nuggets will have the tough matchup because the Nuggets did look kind of good towards the end of the season. You thought they might make a run, but Anthony Edwards and them boys and they definitely make a difference. And Rudy Gobert takes pride in his last name, bro. He takes pride in being Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, and he's looking like it right now. And so as we stick in the Western Conference break, don't worry, we'll get there. Just be patient with us.
I'm waiting. I'll take a little nap.
You got the Spurs and Trailblazers playing right now. They're currently tied 1-1. Victor Wembanyama had that scary concussion. I didn't think he was going to play Game 3, to be honest with you. Shaden Sharp apparently discovered he was the next second coming to Allen Iverson. He had 35 of them Johns on him. Knocked down, I think, 7 3-pointers in Game 2, something like that. Hey, man, shout out to Portland, man. Like I said last week on the pod, Portland had the craziest, I think, season ever. Brittany used in the beginning of the season with Chauncey Billups, with the coach that got caught gambling.
Oh, yes.
That was Portland. That's them. That's that team. So there you go. You know a
chat,
little bit. You in chat. Yeah, you know. In the chat. So I think Portland is...
Diversity.
Yeah, 100%. And the young team that's could only get better. Next year they get Damian Lillard back. I think they are a team that's going to be scary with the way Amendia looks. They have a scary 1-2, and then Scoop continues to grow. And they got the guy from Notre Dame. I think he's from Jeremiah Grant, right? Grant?
Oh, Jeremy Green.
Yeah, I think he's from Notre Dame, right? I think. So we got him. They got some ballers out there, man, and they listen, man, they doing it. Obviously we got OKC and Phoenix, nothing to really discuss in that one aside from J-Dub, obviously.
I already told you what was going to happen. At least 2-3 games by 30, and then getting swept.
The second round the second round for OKC becomes look a little looming as J-Dub has a grade 1 hamstring pull at this point in time. Usually a 2 to 3 week, sometimes even longer recovery. Who knows where he will be, which obviously could affect OKC in the playoff run. So we'll see how things go with that. And aside from that, but which one am I missing? Who am I missing?
I think that's it.
In the West. That's it? Alright, so we'll go out east and we'll touch on
We in the chat, y'all. We in the chat. We was just watching the game. Talk. Come on. Let's go.
What did you see?
No. Jalen gotta be hyped the same way y'all be hyped for LeBron and
the fuck is from Boston? It's not the same.
Shout out to Jason Tatum. Y'all seen it. We was watching the game before.
Shout out to LMA's man.
We seen the ISO. Shout out to the Boston Celtics. They got the dub tonight. They go up 2-1 in the series. Tyrese Maxey was giving them that business, but
Jalen Brown was scoring down the stretch too. Held them.
The midi was unstoppable. The midi. Derek White continues to struggle in the series, but doesn't matter. Boston Celtics find another way to win the games. As good teams find ways to win games, bad teams find ways to lose them.
I don't like how they explained that.
Like she said, LMA's man, big shot.
He was.
I did not like that.
He won. I gave him his credit.
Hit a big shot. Yo, LMA actually coming out with some new music too. Shout out to her doing it big. Her man is winning games and she's winning in life.
Nah, I don't like how y'all did that. It's okay, I got something for y'all. Don't worry.
Anyway, Detroit and Orlando series back tied 1-1. We saw Orlando win game 1 and game 2. Detroit brought the Buffs out and beat the brakes. Breaks off Orlando. They won by like 30. Series tied at 1-1. Game 3 is tomorrow night. Then we also had OVO in the 6th, bro. 4 back last night. Cavaliers, Cavaliers. They have Donovan Mitchell.
LeBron used to be on that team.
That's right.
Yeah.
Coco Jones man's on that team.
James Harden's
on that team. But they lost last night. You in the chat? He's more than the chat. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
Clock it.
Following.
Clock it.
Toronto got a big win last night. Toronto looked good last night, but that white dude, I don't know if he's white or black, Battle has some great shots. He was hitting them shits from the 6 from when the fuck he was hitting them joints from where the fucking the Iceman shits is at. He was hitting them shits from deep.
What's the Murray Boyles?
Some boys played. I believe game 4 is back in.
Brandon Ingram was terrible. I don't know what Glorilla doing to him, but she need to stop.
Might have
Might have done something.
She need to stop.
Might have done something, but the game 4, I mean, I would hope that Toronto continues to make this a series. I want everybody to make this series just so I feel better about my Knicks. But that's where we stand. That's how we wrap up the playoffs right now. What do you got? Who's your favorite right now, bro?
I told you, I got Minnesota winning.
You did say that. You did say that. I secretly got a futures bet for Boston winning the trip. I made that bet. There you go. I made that bet back in February when the rumors was Jason Tatum was coming back to win some big bread. So
Can I get half though?
no, but I mean I made the bet just to make it. You know, But
I'm also gonna be honest with you. When Luka and Reeves come back,
I mean, if
them Lakers is playing like this, Chip.
We'll see what happens, man.
They gonna give OKC fits too. Remember I said
I mean,
that.
there's no J-Dub. I think a lot of teams gonna give them fits if there's no J-Dub. But we're gonna move on and continue talking about basketball. Britt, we got a spicy topic to talk about it. Because I didn't see this. Jordan saw this and brought it up before, but I kind of downplayed it. What's the name of the team, bro, the WNBA? I don't want to mistake her name.
Oh, the Wings.
They're Wings, I'm sorry.
The Wings.
The Wings.
That's Dallas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, eventually I'll get there.
Mm.
But I did find this to be a very interesting topic. So, Paige Bueckers, UConn, shout out to Huskies, went to UConn.
Yes. Paige.
And her
Big bucket.
Karen girlfriend, Miss Fudd, I pronounce the first name, AZ?
Yes, AZ.
AZ, very attractive lady.
Shout out AZ. AZ is a bucket too, and she went through a road that was just crazy because she was the #1 player from her class. Came into UConn, struggled a little bit, then got injured. Came back, struggled a little bit again, got injured again.
She's the one.
Then she came back, led her team to a chip.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to
that's a big. And then senior year, hooped again. They didn't get the chip. We saw what Gino was doing.
He did demonstrate
Yeah,
bad.
we saw what Gino was doing.
He's a
But
sucker for that.
you know, she played her way into being the #1 pick. Shout out her. She wanted to go hoop with her girlfriend. She made it happen.
She wanted to, or she was a senior? She had to come out.
I mean, but she had to hoop though.
Yeah,
Because early on going in, she wasn't really looked at as being like she was going to be the #1 pick. Obviously, she has the talent to be the #1 pick, but you know, because of the injuries and stuff like that she had early on, you know, teams was like, is she gonna get there? But she went crazy for like 2-3 months straight, just hooping.
Working hard. Shout out to her.
So, Brett, my question to you is, you knowing that you're obviously a woman, how messy do you think it could be with two girls who date each other openly on the same team? Because Paige was on social media happy than a motherfucker that her girl got drafted.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be very messy.
I think so. I think this is destined
it's
to
gonna be so
be.
messy, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think-
we going to the game.
No, but that's why y'all gotta watch WNBA a little bit more, because WNBA low key is like the WWE of basketball. Because when I talk about messy, I'm talking about like girls on the court on purpose slapping your girl ass just because they know like yo,
I'm not for that.
Like now this girl get into a fight with a girl on your team, but your girl is the one who's fighting. So it's just like do you fight your teammate for your girl?
I'm just here for the story because.
But do you fight your teammate for your girl?
This is what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I mean, for a marketing standpoint, it's genius because you're definitely this is how you get people in the seats. In the WNBA, as much as I like to say it's on the rise and it is, they still have a bigger problem at times with getting people in the seats. And the Dallas Wings are a new expanded team, if I'm not mistaken. So I think this is a win overall, but it's just an insane messy story though.
I think the WNBA, from what I see from going to like the Liberty games, it's more family friendly. Like a lot of parents would take their kids to those type of games. I don't know why. Like,
What do you mean? We got Ellie.
yeah, like of course that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like it seems like it's more family friendly.
I mean, the Dallas is Texas is a bit of a conservative state, but I think Dallas is a bit split down the middle when it comes to things like.
Well, I'm talking about like going to the games, like
right.
the population that go to the games. I feel like kids and parents go to like the WNBA
right.
games.
When I saw this and how we decided to talk about it, my biggest thing was, and naturally, because I think it's very rare that people in the spotlight tend to be their forever partner. especially in basketball. So naturally, my inclination was, what happens when they break up? Because I felt like it was Paige Bueckers saying, yo, that's my girl, y'all better draft her, face of the franchise. I want her.
Nah,
Go get her.
She
Okay.
talented enough.
I'm not saying she's not, I'm just saying like it was like...
You saying like it was like a...
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now it's so, who gets traded first when they break up?
But that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. In the WWE,
WWE.
look, that's what I'm trying to say. In the WNBA, this happens often. Like girlfriends get on the same team.
Really?
Now they don't date no more. Or like now the ex-wife of your current girlfriend is now on your team. Or is on your girlfriend's team.
In the NBA, you think this happens? If there's an openly gay player, you think they draft another?
Come on, let's be honest.
I'm just a serious question.
I mean,
If
the NBA ever gets progressive like that, then I think something like this, if it happens, it definitely will be something to draw players to the seats. Look at how when Michael Sam was like the first gay player in the NFL, his jersey was like #1 for like weeks.
I mean, until he started to play ball and he wasn't that good.
But I'm saying,
I think
it'll happen.
I think that community, the LGBTQ, is it any other letters? Forgive me. I think it's another letter. I can't remember.
It's alright. They know what you're talking about.
That community, like their relationships are more messier than anything else. Like
especially
statistically, she's going off the statistics.
yes, statistically. And
especially the woman.
I have a brister. Y'all know what a brister is? I have a sister brother.
Okay.
I got nicknames for everything. And her relationship, I love them to death, but they are messy. Like I'm airing them out. I don't care. They watch the pod, y'all. But they are messy. They're funny though. Like they're like. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. I'm here for the messages. No, but we do gotta mention this though, because they did get a pay raise. You know, they making money now.
Yes.
Money now. Before we was making more than them, but now the minimum play is making more than us. So now
I was too to get their money. Bro.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You looked at me like I was
100%. But this is the only thing though. Now that y'all making money, y'all can't keep smoking layups, gang.
Okay.
Can't keep smoking layups. We need you to stop smoking layups. Stop smoking layups.
We gave the WNBA their credit.
No, look, I'm just saying, the product has to get better because you're making more money now. So you can't be smoking wide open layup. LeBron smoked a wide open layup last game, but they passed him the roach. I don't know if y'all seen that. Anyway,
time for the Yo That's Crazy segment and Brit segment today, this week. Crazy, nigga. So much, so messy, so toxic.
Yo,
so perfect for a podcast.
Corey said I'm single after last week's podcast.
I don't believe you, Corey. I know you love Brit. Facts. Anyway, Yo That's Crazy segment.
But she should be though.
Wow.
Anyway, we starting with Brit. I don't know if you saw this story. The New England Patriots and Diana Rossini, the journalist. It started to be a laughing matter. Oh, this was nonsense. But Jordan, you know, once we saw these pictures in Arizona, Brit, did you see pictures?
No, I didn't.
They were at so people don't know. Mike Brady was the head coach of the New England Patriots football team. Diana Rossini is the lead journalist for The Athletic. She's a sports journalist, been around ESPN, you can name it. No one's ever remember watching sports she's been around. She and the coach of the Patriots had a little entanglement in Arizona, which you would think nothing wrong with that, maybe.
Right.
They are both married. So a private investigator was hired.
I mean, I don't know if that was an entanglement. That was
it's a full-fledged affair.
That was more, a full-fledged. Let's get it out.
They talk about getting caught in the street. They was caught in the Grand Canyon, and it is Mike Brady would threw himself a life jacket himself and threw onto the bus recently in a press conference.
As he should.
I'm gonna paint the picture for the listeners. We're gonna paint the picture for y'all.
If you get caught, throw her under the bus. It's all the way.
When is my let me teach you how to Razzle Dazzle. Let me teach you, baby.
So, when this story first broke about a couple weeks ago, it was getting some traction, but not much because all you had was Mike Brady and Diana Rossini both at a all-inclusive, relationship-themed resort, but they were just seeing, she was poolside in a bikini, he was in a, just his trunks, obviously.
Y'all know about
Yeah, we know about St. Louis. They was there and they were seeing like hugging, whatever. But from the outside looking in, it doesn't take much to know,
right?
You know. But they downplayed it. Mike Brady would say he was meeting some friends. Diana Rossini said she was there with friends. First problem with this issue is, Jordan, nobody's friends said yes, we was there. They were supposed to be the Kevin Hart, help me, nigga.
And what did we say last week? If J. Cole me and say I was with you, guess what?
I was there, gang.
I don't know how we got home. We was drunk as shit.
Mike Brable, your friends or whatever, was, I don't know if you tried, behind the scenes, if you tried to maneuver and tried to dibble and dab, you might have tried it, my boy, but too much dip, too much sauce on your chip,
Too
my
much
boy.
dip on your chip,
Diana
my
Rossini, none of your friends came on either. But anyway, digress, Britt. This was still downplay a little bit in the media.
Okay.
But in our group chat, we talking about like, yo, bro, why nobody talking about this shit? Kind of crazy, bro. So then, comes out again, more news starting to break. These guys, pictures of them kissing in the bar.
Oh, not just that though, right? Because hold on, we gonna put in a new entry into women aren't good people.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, we gonna put a new entry.
Right?
Yeah, we gonna put a new entry. All right, because look, they was kissing in 2020 at that bar.
Okay.
We're in 2026.
Yeah.
She had her son in 2021. And now, Mike Vrabel, the Mike is short for Michael. And guess what her son name is?
It's Michael. Is that his kid?
We don't know. Nobody knows.
I mean, I don't wish that on nobody. That's one. I would want up. I'm assuming the paternity test was obviously done. I'm assuming, and to be honest, we may never really know. But the optics.
Even if that's my son and you done named him after another.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
What's the head coach last name?
Brable.
Brable.
So Mrs. Brable.
Mrs. Brable.
Right,
I'm
so-
gonna teach you how to razzle.
So as the story continues to progress, and now you got the multiple pictures that's starting to come out. So New England obviously tried to get ahead of it. Diana Rossini did resign from the Athletic, which I first heard news the Athletic said this is a falsely accused.
She had to cover it up.
This story has no merit. Blah blah blah. Everybody tried to shit on the New York Post because the Post is the definition of a tabloid. They try to get the saucy headlines, but in this instance, the
Shout
niggas
out
was
to
spot
the
on.
Post.
Shout out to the
They
New York
doing
Post for
their
the
job.
story. So as the story continues to progress, Brittany, now you have Mike Brable, who does a press conference at one point. He lasted, these allegations are laughable. None of this makes sense. Just flat out lying, like a politician, nigga.
But I'm gonna be honest with
Like
you.
what we do- hold on.
You get caught, you deny.
So
And
as the
these
story.
are men that say black men don't
No, I didn't say we cheating. I didn't say we doing that. But what I'm saying to you is, if you did get caught, you deny. Because obviously she asking because she don't know.
But in this situation, you can't deny because you was caught. You caught.
It's
bro.
no way you
That's
like
deny.
it wasn't he shaggy. Like what's happening?
That picture
So-
a little grainy.
So as the story continues to unfold, and he does a press conference, he says these claims are laughable. Mind you, the New England Patriots are the same team that cut Stephon Diggs because he had too many distractions with Cardi B. Same team. Robert Kraft, also someone who's had numerous affairs at Rub and Tugs in Florida. But I digress. So you would think that this team is well prepared in the PR standpoint.
Yes.
For the freaky deegies,
But they
got
are-
work.
They are not, because I guess they didn't see it coming. And the rumor is Robert Kraft did try to kill the New York Post story, but it just didn't work out.
Okay.
So as the story continues to progress, the pictures are coming out. Everybody's starting to pull up clips of Diana Rossini kind of shitting on her husband on interviews and trying to be playful. Then you have this one clip back in, I think it was 2021, when Brable was still coach with the Titans. And they're doing an interview side by side, Diana Rossini and Mike Brable. And she's like, oh, can I use your whistle? Oh, can we play ping pong? It's like the way this interview is going.
She's doing sexual banter with him.
But that only they know.
Only they know. So they doing insiders like,
Inside jokes.
let me blow your whistle, and she actually blowing on his whistle.
It's crazy.
That's
So
insane.
as the story continues to unfold, and like where we stand at right now, Brable did have to do an interview, and he basically said I had to have uncomfortable conversations with my team and with my family. I.e., what that means is I got caught. I had to come clean. I went from saying it's laughable. But he basically threw Diana Rossini under the bus because she was still trying to deny the allegations. She was still trying to. So now it became a situation where he was told he has to take. He's seeking help. I don't even know what that means.
What does that mean for cheating?
He's doing therapy.
He's doing therapy.
For cheating.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is a situation where, similar to me, when I had this conversation with my dad, I said to me, this is the same thing that Tiger Woods got crucified for. and other players get crucified. Like, I firmly believe that Braver should lose his job because there's not only the conflict of interest with Diane Lucene, which is why she got to step down.
Fire Shannon Sharp for.
Well, that's a little bit different.
How was that different?
Because it was a little grape situation.
That was, and not only that, but this when we talk about in the situation,
allegedly,
in the terms of a conflict of interest, and like I was telling Jordan before, and he didn't agree with me in our group chat, was conflict that is detrimental to the team. It could be subjective, but if you're a distraction, that is the conflict that is detrimental to the team. And this has become nothing more than a huge distraction to the team.
Which is true, but to me, I just feel like anything could be used as
that is true. But
that is true.
That is true.
So, like, to me, I'm just like, yo, he cheated on his wife, and now y'all saying he should be fired or suspended.
No, the reason why
it's
not because he cheated
on
on his wife. It's the way he lied.
It's messy.
One, this became beyond messy.
Yeah.
3, the way. I can't say you can't be a leader of men and cheat because I'm pretty sure he's not the first head coach to fuck a reporter. I'm pretty sure he's not. There's no way. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
But I think the way the issue or the rubber meets the road is now it's become a situation where I think integrity has kind of played a part into the story to a large degree, to where now there's reports that he's not seen the same, and you can't judge him at his weakest moment. But at your weakest moment, you can see how
you maneuver,
and how they handle the situation. It just doesn't fit right. Now, is he gonna lose his job? I don't think so. He's probably arguably a top 5 coach in the league.
That's why they made him go to therapy.
So
bro.
this is just all for like shits and giggles. And by the time the season starts, it'd be a cold sore on the season.
I'm
But
just trying to find out who.
Only for him, because for her, she lost her job.
I mean, and
I don't know if she gonna lose her marriage, because she been joking. Like, that's the thing that makes this so crazy, because she's been joking about her husband on live TV. Let's talk about the public embarrassment. Publicly embarrassing him on television for years, talking about how their marriage isn't gonna last. While she's still married.
Not to defend her, but I think when she said that, it was like in joking and trying to be that person.
Like that.
But I agree with
But
you. I think that was a
dry comedy,
personality.
though.
So I think that's what she was trying to do, and it's just now, it just all is blowing in your face.
Yeah.
Especially naming your kid. Now, Michael is a popular name, but even still, gang, nah. If I was to find that out, bro, I would immediately go to change his name.
You crash out.
There's no words, because now, like I said, but this is the answer to Jordan's question. I'd rather go down like this, so I know I can really be done with you, than go back and be in secret. Because in secret, it's always like, oh, baby, it was nothing, or whatever.
Yeah, because it's not public.
It's not on Main Street.
Yeah,
you know? So
yeah,
for
but
the family,
still,
you
like,
can still
yo,
try, but like, this, I mean, obviously, this is the worst.
You don't want to deal with that.
No, obviously, this is the worst type of embarrassment.
Hey, yo, he the
You know?
one, like mine.
Yo, that man probably ain't sleep in 2 weeks, bro.
Nah, that's insane.
Straight scotch at the ball, bro. So,
But I'm even thinking about when the son gets older, like.
all of this, that's what this is all around.
And then, like,
messy.
it also comes back to the situation of this, like, how do you, like, if you're a regular dude, what do you do in that situation? Because at least he's rich.
Yeah.
He can bounce back.
It don't make, yeah,
He can bounce back, bro. He can bounce back. He's rich, bro.
So her husband,
like her being unsatisfied in that way is just like, damn. Like, women usually ask for somebody who's well off, and when you get somebody who's like trust fund money well off,
right,
and you doing something like this.
To be fair, like we don't know the extent of their marriage. They could have had an open marriage. We don't know.
That is true.
I will say, even if you have an open marriage or not, it doesn't take away from the embarrassment, which I think to me is the biggest fault here, and also the principle. We can have Britt, you and Corey, whatever. We have an open relationship. You get pregnant, you sleep with somebody named named Michael. Now your name is son Michael. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a line, regardless of what the agreement. You know what I'm saying? At some point, the disrespect has taken over of the whole relationship, and that's where you can't come back from. Because the cheating, you might be able to forgive the cheating.
Yeah.
Even if they did, or whatever, the affair, whatever it is, he might have known whatever, had suspicions, whatever.
Right.
But now the kid being like this.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So, all around messy. but I wish them the best. But either way, it's still
I don't wish
Boston.
them the best. I wish for him to just like, yo,
Crash out.
Move on, my boy. Nah, you don't even got to crash out. I'm gonna be honest with you. You rich. There's way more fish in the sea. I don't approve of you crashing out or doing anything violent. If she want him, let him take him.
Speaking of crashing out, doing violent things, we're gonna shift over to the UK across the pond, where influencer Claudia Glenn was, I guess you'd say, mowed down earlier this week. Back in, I want to say that was Monday. I want to get the young lady's name. Her name is Gabrielle Carrington, also a social media influencer.
Hey, they baddies.
Oh, very truly attractive
They
woman.
definitely baddies. I'm gonna be honest with you though.
You want to tell the story first?
No, I'm just
Keep you ready. So, Miss Carrington, who is now, I mean, you would say allegedly, but she is currently in custody in London, did take her Mercedes-Benz AMG sedan, leave the club. These ladies got into a fight. Britt takes a car, runs the Claudia Glenn over, then reverses, runs it back over again. Also, they hit another pedestrian. Obviously, she was arrested. Claudia Glenn was fighting for her life.
Jeez.
You would first say, Britt, what makes a lady do something like that? What do you think their answer is?
Man.
Ding, 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 ding. Some rapper, his name is 822 or some shit. I will look him up, but it's irrelevant to the story because the bigger story here is the crash out, the messiness. And so we had this discussion at work, I want to say earlier this week, Jordan. Let me know what you're thinking. Obviously, Brittany chime in. Where the way guys think, and guys obviously, let me know in the comments, the better you look, the crazier you're allowed to be. That's how it works. Like it or not, that's how it works with us. That's how it works. That's how it works.
And y'all deal with it. The more
the more you're tolerable.
No, the more you're tolerable, obviously. At what point on that scale do you say no? Because I don't know if you see, I don't want to say, I feel like you know if a woman's capable of this.
Of this? Like,
I feel like you know.
You see the signs?
You see the signs.
You see the signs? Like, yo, she
tried to kill somebody.
Like, yo, I said something wrong to her and she tried to stab me.
Yeah, like this is, so that's the things about crime or passion. Crime or passion is a real thing, and at times it is an opportunistic event, but there are signs that lead to it. You're not someone who's just quiet, like say you, Britt, you're so quiet and whatever. You find out Corey's cheating. I think you might kill him. I'm not gonna lie. I think you might be the one to slap the nigga in the face. But I can say that wisely because I've been around her enough, so it won't throw it by surprise. There's no way that you're dealing with a woman like this and you telling me nobody saw it coming. That's when I read this and I saw how good she looked. I said, "Yep, I believe it." She probably never. She's not used to being here.
But
she's not used to
some
hearing
people
no.
like that. They want to see how far the.
Did you see how rapper looks?
How?
That nigga like a roach in the ass.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And he ain't even like.
He not even rapping.
He not even.
Yeah, I never heard of the dude. I mean, I don't want to look him up now.
Yeah,
and distracted from the story, but
I feel like guys. I'm not gonna say y'all, but guys, y'all like to see how far a woman will go. For that.
So you mean like test them?
But he wasn't even involved.
It don't have to be that the man is involved, but it's like, yo, she crazy. Like, you know, y'all like.
I definitely see what
that'd
you're
be
saying,
crazy.
and I think that's when early stages of the relationship is clearly toxic, and it's only one way. I feel like when it starts off that toxic and it's already at that point, excuse me, it's only one way the relationship could really end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It usually ends by domestic violence being involved, or someone getting severely near.
Yeah.
You know, that point of that line, you know what I'm saying? It's very rare where you just wake up one day, clearly changed person, and he's just toxic out of nowhere.
Right.
It's but that's both sides, you know? Unless the person's like
definitely
severely dealing with something, you know what I'm saying? So in this type of situation, when it's like the ultimate crash out, I'm just...
Facts. And it's like when you go to heaven, right? Do somebody just going to be like, oh, at least it was a Lambo.
That's crazy. That's
So
too
wait,
soon.
I have a question for y'all. What's the craziest y'all ever dealt with? Give y'all a quick crazy story.
I don't think, to be honest, I ever dealt with something like on this degree. Nah.
Nobody put no eggs and stuff up in your soul. Your seeds.
I've been caught, like I said, I've been caught out in the street, and that still hasn't been.
Nothing crazy.
Nah, nothing like that.
And shout out to my exes, my currents, and all the in betweens because
Situationships, all that.
Ain't never been nothing like this.
That I can think of. I've had friends who
never
said
too crazy.
I've had friends who they've had stalkers, men and women. You know what I'm saying? But I've never dealt with something on this degree. And I mean, Thankfully, I don't attract that type of energy. You know, I don't wish that on nobody. Obviously, now look at this in ways possibly losing a life over nothing. You know, like over a nigga is just like insane. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
gonna go right back to both of them or find.
I mean, no, she's going to jail.
Well, he's gonna find 2 more girls that look just like them.
But yeah, I've had friends that clothes got bleached. I've had friends that did the bleaching.
I have friends that did the bleaching.
I believe Britt has to. She's laughing, but I think she's had friends that have done that too.
Oh yeah, Britt definitely know the girl too, which is funny. But, you know, yeah, that's a good thing. Yo, Britt gonna know a lot of people with these stories, man. I swear. But yeah, you know, sometimes shit happens. I guess when it comes to us.
So as we shift over to the favorite segment of the show, the relationship segment, spicy. All right, Britt. What you got for me in this segment, Britt?
Alright, so me and my best friend was talking. Shout out to her, right?
Shout out
And
to
we was just having girl talk. And she said something. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? And she was like, she can't mess with a dude that has a kid. Now, she was saying as far as she can't have sexual relations with someone that has a kid. And I'm like, what the kid got to do with y'all just having sexual relations? And her response was just like, no, because like then how did she word it? Basically like the kid probably like is gonna be like, oh, I got my child this week or different things. It's the same thing as like having a girlfriend. In my eyes, that's what she said or whatever. And I'm just like, no, that's 2 different things. Like, it's not okay to mess with someone that has a girlfriend, but I think if you can mess with someone that has a kid, like, I don't know, like, what y'all, Jalen?
I mean, as the only parent on the show, I think to each his own. But to me, I find, listen, I'm not gonna not talk to someone just because they have a kid. I think my threshold is if you have multiple kids, which I think is fair. Because one kid, I think it's a sense of you had it, whatever, not had it, but you had the child and whatever. I think if you're a bad parent, then that obviously that should take more in account as opposed to if you're going to judge with them. Because I think oftentimes women hear, oh, he has a kid and I don't want to be a stepmom. To me, that's
but
one. That's
she wasn't even saying all that. She was just saying like she can't have sexual relations with someone that has a kid. And I'm like,
I don't even see
I
how
don't
that
understand that.
even
Yeah, I didn't understand. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring it to the pod. See what y'all think.
And I definitely disagree with that. Because if I'm single, if she got 5 of them things running around her, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to just have sex with. We're not getting into a committed relationship.
That, but you've seen those movies when the dude that is just there for one night wake up and the kids is playing and running around.
Don't be a menace.
You said fuck your foot, nigga.
Yo, that's insane.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it. I feel like if you're gonna do that, make sure your kids are not around. Like have a night.
Of course, we definitely agree with that, 100%. Like I'm not saying that. Like you say, I want to wake up and I'm stepping over toys and stuff like that while they chilling and playing. Because I'm gonna look at you like, you're crazy. Like we're never doing this again. We're never doing this again. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be like, oh damn, she got 4 or 5 kids and I'm single. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, me personally, like I try not to take that personally, but then I also say to myself, like I have a hard time kind of understanding that logic of not dating someone with a kid because oftentimes they say, well, your first kid has to be my first kid.
I say that.
Yeah, I know people who are strict with that, and their baby daddy still ain't shit. So, what are you really talking about?
I've said that. That was like I had my list of things, and that was on my list. I'm not gonna, and I've dated someone that had a kid before, so it's not that I wouldn't do it, but I always wanted, that's just something.
I want the first experience for the be with me.
Yeah, like
I want us to both have our first at the same time. Yes, we understand where that logic and that mindset comes from.
It comes from a good place, but it's just not oftentimes.
I'm not gonna say
it's not even a bad thing, but at the same time, today's day and age, especially when you older, it's hard to even find people like that.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't really write people off for just having like one kid.
Yeah, I think someone having one kid. Like I said, to me. And I get some people when they say, oh, well, I had a bad experience. That may be true. Yeah. But I mean, every experience is going to be the same. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. That's just me. I feel like that just comes from a severe place of immaturity when someone expresses, oh, well, I can't date someone who has a kid because I don't want to be a stepdad or that's what I say. Like Jordan said, the older you get, the odds of you
Yeah.
meeting someone who doesn't have a kid
Yeah.
begins to shrink. And then to me, I often think, okay, if she's 35 and still don't have a kid,
You looking at her crazy?
Not
That
crazy,
might be
but, like,
something where
it's
you be like,
like,
oh damn, maybe I
who
don't
knows
wanna fuck
if
her
one, health wise,
Mm.
who knows the position she's in health wise, two,
Mhm.
why hasn't someone taken you that serious? Oh, then you might, and then not a woman, but obviously talking about women, her response might be, well, I haven't met a guy that's good enough to do X, Y, and Z. So now what makes you think I'm good enough? And now, oh, so you're saying I'm not good enough because I've had a kid at 18? Like, to me, that people are at different stages of their life, and so you just sit there and say, just cut them off because they done something at 18 doesn't mean they still operate the same way now.
Have you had females tell you like, oh no, I can't mess with
Oh, 100%.
you? Really?
100%. I mean, I don't take it personally because I'm not gonna say, oh, I don't have a kid.
Right,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
no.
it's just,
To be
I
honest-
just like, all right, whatever, like, do what you gotta do. Because now, I have seen a woman say that,
Mhm.
and then I saw who she ended up having a baby with after.
And you're like,
Exactly.
dodge that bullet.
GG's.
And to be honest with you, it's just like we too old to be cutting people off for a situation like that. Just because not every time you interested in a person, you gotta feel like you just committing. Like if it's a commitment thing, like as in you look at the person as in like you know we gonna build, then I can see, like you said, you want everything to be like your first step is my first step type of
A
situation.
love story.
But but
And
at
love
the end of
stories
the
always don't happen the way that female plans it to
to be honest
happen.
with you, love stories don't really exist.
They don't.
They don't exist.
It's not a fairy tale. A lot of women like to think that that life is a fairy tale.
I don't want to say
But
just
it's not.
women, because it's men too. There's
Oh
got
yeah, the level
Yeah.
boys that think that, but I'm just saying typically it is like a fairy tale situation where we want life to be like this meme or this movie I just saw. No.
Well, not me, but yeah, some people still think like that.
I mean, your best friends think like that.
Well, she wasn't saying we got to get her on a pod because she wasn't saying.
Oh yeah, I already know her, so I know what she really was saying.
So she wasn't saying like as far as a relationship. She was just saying she felt. I can't remember exactly her words. What time is it? I would call her, but she probably sleeping. But like it was the way she explained it. But it's okay. Wait for this. We're gonna get her on a pod.
So, I mean, I know you were Corey, but not to say that to shit on Corey or whatever, but would you date someone who did have a kid?
I told you.
Oh, you did say you did. Right.
Someone that did. But I always, even when I was dating that guy that had a kid, I still had the list of I want my first to be his first or whatever. However, what is your saying? You break the rules for.
You break the rules for who you want.
Right.
That's a fact.
And you know, I'm glad that
You know
I met
what else?
Corey, but
There was a video I saw too, where a woman was on a pod and she said this same thing. Right? She don't want to date a man with a kid. And you know how many kids this woman had?
How many she said she don't want to date a man with a kid. How many she had? 8?
Nah, I'm lying. She only had one kid, but she was the third baby mama for that kid.
Okay.
So it's like, you baby mama number 3, but you want to be standing on this.
The logic don't be there sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
The logic don't be there sometimes. They really don't. But I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with men that have kids. Shout out to you, Jalen. Shout out to all the fathers. I don't think it's anything. I love to see like fathers.
I say this all the time. I feel like a woman, you want to attract a woman who finds you being a father attractive. Those
Right.
ones I would want to attract anyway. So if a woman tells me, oh, I don't date a man with kids, then you obviously aren't the one I'm attracted to anyway.
Because
So
you would want someone
it
to be.
cancels each other out anyway. So that's why I don't take it like that personally.
And not only that, but like, she's writing you off before even seeing if you are a good father.
That's awesome.
Because what if you're a great father and you're like,
Yeah.
and she actually
That's
sees
awesome.
how you are, so then now she's like, yo, that is somebody I would want to be the father of my kid, compared to like, she done found this new dude,
Right.
and now he ain't shit after he get her pregnant. And now,
I just said, I've seen that.
Envy, you know what I'm
And
saying?
it's spinning the block. I'm pretty sure
Envy.
some of these girls spin the block on you like, hey.
Did not confirm or deny? Next topic, Brit. Next topic, Brit. Now, this is something obviously that goes hand in hand with what we're talking about, because we were talking about this when we were having our conversation. Our conference call is, do you believe sleeping with someone while y'all on a break is considered cheating?
I'm a victim of it.
Oh man, she said she did it. Everybody's being truthful on the pod today, Jordan. I'm a big fan. More fire.
I've done it.
So not to throw you under the bus. I'm just trying to
I'm
gauge.
an open book.
I'm just trying to gauge because
Okay.
to answer the question, no, I don't think it's cheating. What I think the pride and ego of a man comes into play is did you sleep with the guy who I knew was the problem to begin with?
Exactly.
That's where the question lies. Because if it was a random guy off a drunk night, off the Tito's, it is what it is. You gotta,
y'all out there in Jamaica.
you gotta eat. Nah, don't tell me
Yeah, out
that.
in Jamaica.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. But now, if it was a person I was already leery about, that's
for
where
sure.
the ego. That's where the
you
crash
gotta
out
worry
happens.
about them. Yeah.
That's where the crash out lies. So that's my
Or you
question.
go back to an ex on it. Oh.
Okay, so to be fair, and to, paint the picture, with my ex, our breakups used to be like 6 months, 7 months. I feel like
Off and on.
Yeah, like off and on.
That's like a significant amount of time, though. I say
Yeah,
like for
so
you.
it wasn't someone that he was worried about or knew of or anything like that. It was just one of those options you had in the back pocket because I'm not gonna say I didn't take the relationship serious, but
You break the rules for the guys that you like.
yeah.
So,
So.
I find it myself to be, I'm the type of person where if we break up, I don't want to know if you slept with someone else. I feel like if you ask, it's gonna like, as men, I feel like the older I get, the more I'm more in tune with believing, yeah, you did. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I've slept with someone else after a breakup, and it was never the person that they were particularly worried about. But I think after a breakup, I think we all go through that stage in our life at some point where they say, okay, the best way to get over someone is to get under someone. And the older you get, you realize that it's terrible fucking advice. It just makes things worse, right? So I feel like once you go through those stages and phases, you're okay, that's not the proper way. But like I said earlier, I think the only way where I would be upset, this is why I don't want to ask the question. Because if it's someone that I thought was a problem or was trying to was already plotting on you, and he did,
You would be
you can't, and this is where it's at times the relationship or the person, I don't want to say becomes tainted, because now, imagine Big Bo,
The image is just.
you spent how much on Kalani tickets? 1,800?
That year in tickets in total.
But nah, either way, you spent
Kalani and SZA
1,800.
was same year.
Okay, whatever.
So yeah.
You spent a lot, your dad, you bought the bag, whatever, you bought the Montclair, whatever. Imagine this, Big Bo. This nigga just cracked off for one night, he was just the soldier, the crime. That's what really gets people upset the most, because if you put all this in, this time and money,
and then
whatever,
you just get
off the
money.
free.
You see, when it comes to situations like that, you see, because when I break down my thinking on just that and cheating in general, it's just so crazy to me. That's why, like, to me, if you let him crack and we in a relationship, you lost me. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because there's been times where me, the person that you're committed to, that you're saying that you want to be with, has asked you for sex and you told me no. Which means you have restraint to say no. So if you let that man crack, and you didn't have the restraint to say no when it comes to cheating, or when we in this little break that you talking about, whatever, and you let the dude that he's talking about hit, you lost me.
So
don't let me
this
find
is my
out,
thing.
because you lost me.
I don't believe in breaks, and this is the reason
So
why.
that's also a different topic, because there are people who do believe like that.
Yeah,
because
like
they do believe if you.
I have friends that been in relationships like, oh, we're taking a break. It's no breaks in a relationship, because here we go with the line that you don't like. If you're dating with intentions, right? And if you're okay, so I get personal with my relationship, right? Me and Corey would never take a break, like, because the goal is for us to get married. When we're married, the goal is
a different
story.
You get what I'm saying? So I'll say, and that goes for relationships too. I don't believe in breaks, because look what I did during the break with my ex. Like, I was like, F this nigga. Like, I'm out here. Like, I'm outside. Like, I don't believe 6 months. That's not a break.
Typically, that's what it is too. Because it's just like, damn, somebody in the relationship is getting the urge, like, yo, I'm trying to go slide somewhere else, and that might be the reason why I want to take a little break. And then I come back, fresh and new, like, yo, let's get back into it, y'all.
So the question comes to, I shift over to you, Britt. So the question is, are you honest with your partner and tell him, yes, I slept with somebody else?
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be completely honest. When he did ask me, my ex, I lied. He did confess and say that he was going to, but he couldn't. Cause
He's capping.
I feel like he lied to me. I
capping.
feel like he lied to me.
I don't know the
However,
guy, so
I
take it at face
lied.
value.
Joel, you met him like
Which one?
twice. My ex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you met him like twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he claims that he couldn't or he didn't want to. Lo and behold, I was like, fuck that nigga. Nah. No, but I don't believe in breaks. I'll be honest, and I never did. Like, that was a toxic relationship for me. And yeah, I just don't believe in breaks. Like, I feel like when you're in a relationship and you decide to want to take a break or whatever, you're giving your partner the chance to do whatever they want. Because you're taking a break. And especially the time length of that break.
Mm-hmm.
After 2-3 months,
I would say after 6 months is
we
like
was for like
extended.
6
That's not
months.
even a break. I just woke up and we got back together. Like Ashanti and Nelly.
Yeah, like,
obviously it was a long time period.
But yeah, like, I just, even if it's like 1 or 2 months, why are we taking a break? A lot could happen in 1 or 2 months. Like,
I think it depends on, again, like I'm someone who said before, I do believe in right person, wrong time.
okay.
I do think that is possible for some people. So I do think it depends on the time, as long as you guys been together, whether it's you guys were together for, let's say, 2 years or whatever, and let's say you gotta move out of the state because of a job opportunity, whatever. Like, I think it's.
Are you faithful on this break though?
I think it depends on the person.
He's moving, grooving, robbing, sliding.
You said, what's he
Well, that's what
He's razzling and dazzling.
So
you're not fake. This is my whole point. There's no way.
So I can't say that because it depends on the person. A person can be faithful on a break. It depends
I'll
on
be
Are you
honest with
faithful on a
you.
break?
No break
I could
I
be
ever
faithful on a
had was like one of those, like if it's a real break. It was none of that like, oh yeah, we got back together after. Like it never.
It was just like
happened.
a break, like we're done now.
Like slowly fade to moving on to other people. Type
Okay,
stuff.
so that's not a break. That's really like a
That's a breakup.
That's a
yeah,
break.
and that's
it's a
what it is.
breakup.
That's what I'm saying. Like it never was like a no real break.
No, I actually was like on a. I don't know why I got back with him, but I was on a break, 6 months. Okay, I'm back. We back.
6 months is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
It
6
is.
months.
I think
crazy.
I low key I think I have gotten back with somebody after like 6 months, but it was like I don't think none of us moved vibe and slide on nobody. I don't think so.
Razzle Dazzle.
There was no razzly dazzly. I don't think. And at least if it was, I ain't find out, so I'm good.
So
She
this
ain't
is,
find out,
so this
she
is the
good.
thing too. So if you decide to be honest with your partner and say, hey, I slept with such and such while we was on the break, does that affect your decision to continue to be with the person?
Nah, because if I'm coming clean, it's because I'm like, oh, I want to come clean to you
If
because
she come clean, are you gonna be upset?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It depends.
That's why it only
It
depends on
depends.
if
It
it's
depends.
a guy that I was
Yeah. Like if it's like I said, if it's your ex or if it's one of those like, yo, who the fuck is this? Why is he texting you? Type shit. Then yeah. But if it's
It's
also
just like some random, like I was drunk at a
Or
party.
it's a
or even if it's just like a person I just didn't
Didn't
really
know about, yeah,
that's
like, I
different.
could-
That's different.
I could eat that more than opposed to the guy.
Because I'm gonna think about that shit. I'm gonna tell you I moved on for real. And you know, I might have really moved on. But then in the back of the head, like, damn, yo, she really like, yo, what if she sucked his piece, bro? That I'll be honest with you, I can't recover from that. That might be a little bit worse than letting it hit low key.
This is why I don't believe in breaks. Point blank period. No breaks.
Period.
No breaks.
A lot to unpack this week, guys. We got new merch. We was in Central Park. We did this shit. I think we had a great episode. Jordan, what are you looking forward to this week, big bro?
I would say May 15th, guys. It's the only thing we looking forward to.
This legit
Only thing we looking forward to, May 15th.
Yo,
Boy,
we didn't even
is
talk
back.
about it, boy. Your birthday passed. How was your
Oh,
birthday?
yeah, how was
Oh, my birthday was great. I was in DC eating some great food, like yo, and I was in the West End
I heard DC brunches be popping.
for sure. First off, let me start with the West End. The Heavenly Bed, yo, if you've never been in a Heavenly
That's
Bed,
like some freaky
you
deaky
definitely no, it's not freaky deaky. It's one of those you lay down.
He was off the wine those out
You lay down and you just be in that bed and you just like, damn, hold on. You be like, damn, sleep coming right ASAP, no Rocky.
It's called the Rhino Bed?
No, it's a Heavenly Bed, guys. It's a Heavenly Bed. It's a Heavenly had brunch at Milk and Honey.
I heard of that.
Fire.
It popped up on my TikTok before.
Fire.
Okay.
And then Mr. Make It Happen.
That was the spot you was talking about.
Yeah, he got a restaurant called Frache. Oh my gosh.
Fire. A1.
A1. Yo, the double X had fried piece of chicken on it with caviar.
Oh.
Super fire.
I don't know about the caviar.
No, not big. Look, the caviar is just so subtle that you just like, damn.
Okay.
All of this, one bite. Just amazing.
Let's pause.
Yeah.
How about
Guys,
you,
let me
Brit?
tell
No
y'all what I'm
pause.
doing this week. Wow, that was crazy. Okay. I'm going to Megan, Broadway show.
Oh,
Shout
shit.
out
Shout out to
Meg.
you. Yeah, let us know how that is.
Look at his face.
Ooh.
Oh, you going this week or you ready?
Yeah, we're going Wednesday the 29th. And then we're going to the movies to see. It's like date nights all week. So Tuesday we're going to the baseball game, the Mets
Oh, the
baseball
Mets,
game.
yes.
And then Wednesday we're going to Megan, and then we're gonna end the night at iPick to see Michael Jackson.
Fire.
Alright, that was the only good thing I heard the whole time, that she's going to see Michael Jackson.
Crazy.
Throwing shade.
Don't do that.
Shout out Jafar, he did amazing.
Niggas was
What
tight.
about you? What's up?
I don't know. I'm on vacation this week, so
Ooh.
not really sure. It's probably
Sky's the limit.
TLC,
Right.
maybe relax, nothing too crazy. Shout out to my Atlanta Falcons. They just drafted Branch from Georgia, and they also drafted
Avion Toronto.
AJ Terrell's brother. That's fire. I'm a Falcon fan, Brittany, so decision to continue to.
Because if I'm coming clean, it's clean to you
If
because
she come clean.
Sorry to disappoint you guys. This is our time to end the show.
That's what you call a segue.
But then we'll be back next week. Thanks for joining the pod. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe.
Because I'm gonna go for real.
Guys,
Really moved on.
Appreciate you guys subscribing to the
I
podcast.
our friends across. I can't recover worse than letting it be.
Alright, so we'll be back next week. Y'all take care.
No breaks.
A lot to unpack this week, guys. We got new merch. We was in Central Park.